Most of the LRA right now are people who were abducted, so they are not there out of their choice. They have been brutalized, they have been brainwashed, they are also afraid. We have probably reached a point in which we need some kind of international intervention. The way people perceive is that, of course, here we don't have oil, we don't have mineral resources, this is not a place of strategic importance for anybody, this is why the world doesn't care about us.
In 1993, not sure which day he was born as a refugee. On the run from the storm, South Sudanese. He's seen the red rum pour. Mama said it's you and me, cause daddy's fighting in the war. Within a few weeks, mommy rejoined the force. Fell ill from being pregnant on the go. Age 10, a soldier told him daddy's never coming home. He died fighting Coney's men, trying to free us all. Running came to halt when he found refuge in Kenya, where he spent his adolescence, but family would not forget him. His uncle in Utah spent years trying to get him here, but struggled with the politics of post 9/11. Deng was born in the middle of a sandstorm. I heard his story, shed a tear, wrote this sad song, grieving for his people who died by a fool's cause. Man justified by their lines stained in Thuch's blood.
A rebel army that has abducted and enslaved thousands of children. Every night, children flee their villages to sleep on the streets of local towns. But in this war, children are not just victims. It's also children who've done most of the killing. Younger children, they're brutalized and brainwashed and turned into child soldiers or trained to kill without question. Last year alone, the rebels abducted 8,000 children. To survive, some children are forced to kill even friends or relatives.
The US is just a dream for most African teens. At 17, he came out to this land of the free, or so it seemed. And after everything he'd seen, he learned how we partied and got faded to feel free. Till the SLCPD seen this black man on the street. The system locked him up in a cage with no key. Deng grew up on the run, but this felt like the same thing. He told this to the judge and she showed him empathy. Most of Deng's life spent trying to be free. You and me spend the time trying to find high society. Most end up spending time high, burning money trees. Some end up dead, lives spent never knowing peace. Deng Thuch remains proof why we should see this thing through instead of hiding behind insecurities. Pain is true, we all lose, but stand united we free. Men, women, Jews and Afrikaners, we fight for the same dreams.
Some were held for weeks, some years, some were born in captivity. These children have witnessed atrocities which no human should see, and many of them have taken a bloody part in those atrocities. Now they face another struggle, to come to terms with what they've done and recover the childhood that was stolen from them.
I sat with Deng in the winter of 2012. He told me things that made me shiver. This man's lived in hell, I need to know his inner. So I interviewed him well, I saw him cry cause I took interest. He's like everybody else, he just wants you there with him so it don't feel so alone. Don't matter if you're born rich, it's the nature of the soul. Deng can see this, he just needed your compassion. I watched this man with high hopes and passion, always laughing. May 6 at my place out back, shooting hoops mid-game. Deng's brain attacked him, laying on his back, screaming about the pain. Then the screaming stopped, eyes rolled back inside of his brain. Whole body shaking, aneurysms breaking, devastation. For the last time, Deng suffers pain and fades away. A life not lived in vain, to his friends and inspiration. I love you, Deng, and I'ma try and make your name famous.
Uganda has given support to anti-government rebels in neighboring Sudan. In retaliation, Sudan supplied and armed the Lord's Resistance Army, and to this day, most of their arms come via Sudan. Uganda pays a high price for supporting the Sudanese rebels.
The young ones do listen to them, and that's why they will abduct.
Over 90% of the LRA rebels are abducted children.
When you try to escape and they get hold of you, that is the end of your life. They can punish you badly, they can cane you badly. If you're unlucky, you may lose your life.
I have forgiven whoever did it to my wife, to my daughter, and to other people who died in this war. All of them have been forgiven.